That's right. Monday is Memorial Day. Don't forget about your veterans and people who have served for the family. Take some time to think about it. On Monday evening at 6 p.m. at the Father Verbus Lafleur Monument, you know, Lieutenant Father Verbus Lafleur, who died in the war, Second World War, 6 p.m. there's going to be a rosary. Come out and bring a lawn chair or a towel to sit on. The Catholic daughters are going to have refreshments afterwards as well. 6 p.m. in front of St. Landry Catholic Church.
I have something here, and we have a picture on this, a couple of pictures actually. Sacred Heart Church over in Prairie Ronde, and of course that's close to me. We lived a few miles from there, and I know we attended church there. And if I said the eulogy when my aunt Nan Lou was buried in that little church, and I was called by Cecil Carrier asking that if we would consider doing a what you call it?
A promotion.
Promotion. For the fundraiser that they're going to be having, and that's going to be Friday, June 15th, Saturday, June 16th, and Sunday, June 17th. That's two weeks after this week.
Starting Friday afternoon, but all day Saturday and Sunday.
And Sunday. And Cecil was telling me the work that they've done inside, it's completely been renovated.
I went to a wedding. It's gorgeous.
I peeped through the door yesterday coming back from Cecil. That's how I got onto Cecil's attending the wake. I passed going. There was nobody there. I passed on the way back. Well, I said, I can show proof that I stopped. I'll take a picture. So the picture you're seeing right now.
That's the church from the outside.
Is the church from the outside. And this is...
built in 1957.
Right. And Father Murray was the pastor. I remember him. Boy, Nan Lou and all of them were close to him. I think he played a little bourrée with him.
Bishop Shakespeare. I see some of the names. Ferdy LaFleur, Jimmy Reed, is it Edward Brown?
Everard Brown.
Everard Brown, right. Dr. LaFleur, Brian Ledoux, and the Otis Reedus who helped build it. Now, see, there's a sign for the fundraiser.
There's the fundraiser, guys. So I had a call just prior to starting the taping, and that was Herbert Wedlock. He and his wife, Judy, I understand, have really participated financially and manually doing work very heavily in the renovation of the church. And there's any dollars that you donate and that you spend, any of the profits are going to go towards blacktopping the parking lot.
Right.
It's an old parking lot, probably
built in the 50s.
Probably in the 50s when they built the church, and it's going to really dress up that church.
There's a lot of activity because next door is the Casilla Center as well that uses the church whenever they do their events. So.
And the Casilla movement started way back 45 years ago, I guess. I attended one of, if not the first meeting that Father Fidelis came down from maybe Memphis or someplace to start this Crucio movement. And the meeting was held, and it was held in a jam-packed Opelousas High Auditorium. You know, that's a big one.
Sure.
And the upstairs was also full.
The balcony.
The balcony. And he, of course, was just an individual that if you ever heard him or saw him, he left an impact. I can still see him in that brown robe and those flip-flops he had on, sandals, you know, sandals. Like the old-time monk type, the monks wore. Anyhow, the Crusader movement is still very much alive right there in Prairie Ronde. So we have a lot of Catholic schools and churches that continue to grow. They're not dropping down any.
Not drawing up.
Look in Grand Coteau, the college there, St. Charles College, big, what is it, $10–12 million renovation.
I hear numbers like it may go up to 15 or 18 is what I'm hearing. They're going to do that much work.
They're gutting the inside and starting all over. And those buildings are huge. What the foresight those people had back then, and how they built all of that.
They had one that big made out of wood. It burnt to the ground, and it come right back with a stone on.
Yeah, I mean it's. And then, of course, the retreat house, which we just completely renovated it after 75 years of service to the community.
Jimmy Dozat, our leader over there.
Yep, and also the Sacred Heart Academy, where Megan was fortunate enough to have attended and graduated from. It's the oldest Catholic Educational Institute west of the Mississippi River. Yeah. So, you know, a lot of history in the area. Well, anyhow, we better get on to somebody
Dixie
else.
Storage,
here.
all your storage needs.
Oh,
they got,
yeah, we told them about the Sacred Heart.
We sure did.
And they're going to have music and food and everything that you have. We used to call that a bazaar.
A bazaar, that's right. Barbecue, cook-off, all kind of things going on.
Yes, we'll come back on that to remind.
Dixie Storage, all your storage needs, locations throughout St. Landry Parish, along I-49, along Highway 190, in Port Barry, Opelousas, and Washington. They can help you out with climate control units, little bitty units, big units. If you just want to put a handful of things from your home, if you're a big commercial enterprise that needs a full-blown warehouse, they've got warehouses with loading docks, with railroad spur access, big forklifts that they can do your inventory control for you. They've got A-Plus Glass, a sister company with locations in Lafayette and in Opelousas, where they can do all your glass work, personal, commercial, home, your auto glass. They do inspections as well, all the way up to the big 18-wheelers.
And Brenda and Melvin Derwin remind us that on May 25th, that's this Friday, and the 26th, that club, their rally and tour will be held, and that's the Evangeline chapter of Antique Automobiles. And should be a lot of fun, should be beautiful. I'll have to make it Saturday. The way things are lining up, I'll have to go on the Saturday, but I will try to be there, Brenda. And
Bring the truck.
And they're going to be at Evangeline Downs Hotel. That's where they're going to park all the beautiful old cars. So if you just want to ride around and see all these beautiful antique vehicles.
And horses.
And what?
And horses.
And horses?
Well, at Evangeline Downs, it have horses.
Oh, and
well,
take in the horses.
Well,
and then, of course, if you decide you want to stay over, Evangeline Downs Hotel, boy, they've been booking real good. I talked to Casey Boudreau, that's Dee and Dirk Boudreau's daughter, and spoke to her yesterday to book. By the way, some big professional boxing matches on the 16th of June. Mark that down on your calendar. Bad Chad Broussard Productions promoting the fight. He's had 3 very successful events at the Evangeline Downs Event Center, and it brings in fighters and everything. They all use the hotel there. I mean,
it's a great facility.
Great, yeah, and then some of them go play the little machine. Some of them go watch the horse racing. It's a fun place. Once you stop, you can have a full day, a full evening. Good luck to you all. Hope to see Brenda and Melvin and Larry. Y'all make sure, Long Lene, make sure y'all tell me hello and introduce yourselves when I get there.
Dr. Kerry Thibodeau, if you're looking for a surgeon, he is the man to see. He can handle all your surgery needs, whether it's wound care type problems, with varicose vein type issues. He can handle that as well. He's board certified, been in Opelousas more than 20 years, right there in the Opelousas General Healthcare System. Remember, when you see your doctor and he says you had to have some kind of surgery done, you can choose who your surgeon is. Ask for Dr. Kerry Thibodeau, our good friend who's so active in the community with all the different charity work and the St. Hubert's Benevolent Society, big fundraisers they have in the spring and the fall to help the whoever needs medical help at that time.
Right. And let's not forget the big fundraiser that's going to be held, and that had to be changed to a new date, and the new date, of course, is June 2nd and 3rd. That's not this weekend, but the next weekend, and that fundraiser is for Ross Hebert, and we've brought that out to you. There were about 15 teams had already signed up for the last one, so hopefully all of those are going to be able to attend, and more to come. Right. And I have 3 nice checks myself to present to them, so I'll try to get with them as early as I can. Ross has a lot of, well, he's not able to work or anything, and he's got a brand new baby at home. Right. He's got a 14-year-old, soon be 15, eating, and a mama, and a wife to feed. So just those expenses right now, and
before
then
his own medical problems.
His own medical situations, and he is taking therapy, and hopefully I'll get to see him next weekend when the event takes place.
This Sunday, the Knights of Columbus Council here in Opelousas, over on the north side of town next to Roy Motors, will be selling barbecue sausage po' boys with chips. That's Council 1173. Go between 10:30 and 1 p.m. $5. Mama don't even have to cook on Sunday. Tell Mr. Howard Fournier I sent you.
Okay, let's start by
some photos. You got the ant.
Yeah.
You got the Ant-Man, the giant killer.
The giant killer.
I got giant killer right here.
Yep, he's won another tournament and
beat the Golden Gloves champion in Texas, if I understand right.
That's correct. And then we've got some more. How about pictures?
How about this one?
How about this one? I mentioned that I had attended an event over in Ville Platte, and that event was hosted by Judge John Saunders, and I mentioned that Bobby Dardo had taken pictures of all of us in attendance, and he had to take it in 3 different sections. It's such a large group. And
he's good with that computer. He laced all that together.
He put all that together beautifully. And by the way, he restores pictures. He does a beautiful job. If you have any pictures that you cherished, might have caught a little fire or something, give him a chance. I'll tell you, it's amazing what he can do. But Bobby, thanks for the article that you printed in your newspaper, the Bon Nouvelle, over in Evangeline Parish. And this was, must have been Friday night over at Pat's restaurant in Henderson, Louisiana, Big Pat Huval. And this is Larry Arno and his wife. We had a nice visit. They from Arnoville. And
the Arnolds from Arnoville.
And I've been knowing them for many years. In fact, Larry and I were on some committee many years ago. I can't remember what, Larry. And then here's some others in attendance there.
Chad Pete, Gary
Pete, the sheriff.
Our sheriff, Bobby Dupre.
Glenn Higdon from Port Barry, and Gary.
And then we're going to put Bobby in Chad's place.
Yeah, I took Chad's place. Chad took the picture, and the same other 3 gentlemen, the sheriff and Glenn and Gary.
And then
I moved over another table, and on the left there is Harold Gidry from the Lafayette area, Butch Bervick out of Beaumont, Texas, and I guess you could say almost by way of Crystal Beach, Texas, and Ray Bello and Bobby Dupre all the way on the right.
We're going to take a break, come back to photos after the break, TV and radio. Folks, thanks for watching. A lot more photos the second half.
Yep.
We're going to see you after 3.